Okay, so last week we have done this much so far, and this week or today we're going to improve on the solution. So what we're going to improve is we're going to write a little bit of code that allow user to see some prompt or some question, and when they see the question they can type in what we want the user to type in. So by that I mean that we want to create a program that asks the question what is the coefficient of A, and then what is the coefficient I think I spelled coefficient wrong, of B, and the last one, you get the idea, what is the coefficient of C. So how do we do that? So that's an easy fix. It's not that difficult. All you need to do is you need a function called input. This input. Alright, so let me show you how to do it. So instead of doing A equal to 1, what we want to do is A equal to input and prompt. Let's enter the enter the coefficient of A, and then we want to have some space so it's easy to see. And here the same thing, basically we just copy everything there. Alright, and put, and here we want to put B, and here we want to put C. And we want to put it inside here, right? And also we want to make it look more fancier. I mean more, or not that fancier, I mean more organized, more readable. We want to change right here. Instead of just showing the answer, we want to have some sentences or some phrase to refer to the first solution. Your first solution is, so in Python we can include two portions in print. The first, I mean you can include more than one portion, but in this case we want to have two portions, and the first portion is the the string, and the second portion is the integer or double. So in this case the portion that has string is supposed to have a quotation around it, and then I believe it's followed by a comma. Here it's the same thing, except that this one it's instead of first solution we want to have a second solution, so we change this one to second solution. Yes, I'll print out second solution. Oh, what happened? Oh, I wrote solution twice. Alright, so it looks good, and now it have, so I see there's a problem right here. You see, I think what we want to do is we want to have this outside, not inside. And the reason is if A, B, and C is inside of this function or this definition, we cannot call it, because in order to call this function we need to have value A, B, and C. So we need to put it outside. Alright, let's see. Oh, nope, that's not what we want. Alright, and then how do we loop? How do we, so I mean, how do we, I mean, what if we want a user to type in a new question? What we can do is we can do a while loop and ask the user if they want to calculate a new question or not. So what we can do is you can do a while loop which have condition. So let's say initial condition is true. So while condition. So initially it's always started because the condition is true. And what you want to do, you want to put this inside this while loop. And then you call this function. And so it's like, so the program will start from here. Like it start asking the user to put the first coefficient right here, and the second coefficient, third coefficient, and after that it will call this function by going to this definition up here, and then it calculate and print out the solution. So once the program already like printed out the solution, what we want to do is we want to go back to on top of here. So oh, by the way, we only want to go to the top here only if the user want to. So what we can do is, okay, we can ask the user to input another like value if they want to like continue to calculate another question or not. So what you can do is condition, just say temp equal to input do you want to continue, do you want to solve another question? Is that something? Type Y for yes, and for no. Alright, spelled yes. And then we should give them some space. So here, and then what we can do is if so what we want to do is we want to check the value of temp. So if the temp value is 5, we don't want to change the condition. However, if temp is not equal to y, we want to change the condition to false. So in this case, if the user like type in anything beside y, like capital Y, it will stop this loop. There's only one condition that this loop will continue, is when the user type in the capital Y. Alright, so let's see if it's run or not. Run. No, oh, sorry, I ran the different, like the wrong file. I ran this one. Alright, so as you can see here, please enter the coefficient of A, so we can do 4. Please enter the coefficient of B, let's do 10. Please enter the coefficient of C, let's do 20. Oh, there's something wrong. Oh, okay. Okay. So, what's the problem? This is like what a regular or normal programmer usually run into. It's like we write a program, we run it, and we have a problem, and we need to figure out what's going on. So as you can see here, the type error say that can't multiply sequence by non-integer of type string. So the reason is like over here, when we ask the user to type in the value of the coefficient, the value of the coefficient doesn't read as a integer, it reads as a string. So in order to use it, you need to convert it to integer first. So in order to convert a string to integer, what you do is you basically just do n like this. That's what I think. Let's see if it works. If it's not working, let's try to fix it. If not, alright, just hope for the best. Alright, okay, are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's do the same thing for, I cannot do the same here, I forgot what I typed. Alright, 20. Oh, there we go, you can see. Oh, your first solution is this, your second solution is this. Do you want to solve another question? That's, oh, I spelled type wrong, but I mean, you guys know what that is. It's mean type right here. So let's say type y. You see, it's asks us to put another question. So let's put another one, 2, 1, and 0. And as you can see, our first solution is 0. Our second solution. Did I spell solution wrong either? Oh my god. Alright, let's fix that. Solution, and we'll type. Oh, nope. Alright, so like in this case, let's type n and see if the program stops or not. There we go. Process finished with access code 0. You see the program stopped when you type something different from y. Alright, so that's it for this week, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Alright, bye bye, have a good one.